Hey everyone, today I will be sharing a Halloween watercolor painting. I will leave a product list in the description box. I used a pencil to outline a pumpkin, tombstone, and trees onto watercolor paper. I then used a compass to lightly draw in the moon. Using masking fluid and an old paintbrush, I filled in the moon and one tree and then let that dry. I wet the sky area and dropped red and black paint throughout and used white paint around the moon, blending the contrast colors together. I painted one layer of orange onto the pumpkin. Then I painted in the tombstone using different shades of gray. When I painted additional layers onto the pumpkin, I added thin lines of dark orange along the outside edge and throughout the pumpkin with a tiny thin brush. I repeated the sky layer. I painted the pumpkin expression yellow with luminescent paint. Using a gum eraser, I removed all of the dry masking fluid. I painted in the moon in different shades of red. I built up the first tree using a lighter grayscale, using a thin brush and plenty of strokes, blending the contrasting paint until the tree texture appears. I filled in the land area with green and brown paint using short strokes with a tiny brush in mostly one direction to create grass. I repeated the same tree process on the remaining tree except using a darker grayscale. I found it easier to build up the depth by painting the darkest and then letting it dry and then applying the lighter colors. And let it fully dry. Using a thin Sharpie pen, I filled in the tombstone and outlined the pumpkin. Remove the masking tape. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more of my videos, just make sure you click that subscribe button.